Welcome, welcome everyone. We're just gonna get started in just a minute or so. So while we wait, I invite you to just find a comfortable place where you can sit. Nice quiet space. I've got my little kitten here trying to join us for meditation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Welcome everyone. It's good to have you. This is the last session of these 4 sessions that I've done. My name is Tazeen Ayub and I'm from Detroit. And I'm really happy and honored that Art and Feminism reached out to do these sessions, especially during this time and really during any time. There's so much going on. There's so much movement, you know, with the pandemic and with world news and what's happening social justice wise and elections and working from home, and there's all sorts of things that are going on. So it's really important to make sure that we take care of our mental health and our bodies and just overall wellness. So thank you all for being here and taking out the time for yourself. So if you want to go ahead and get seated, I'm sitting cross-legged on the ground, but if you're on your chair, you can sit on your chair and sort of sit in a comfortable position, upright. You don't want your shoulders slouching. And I'm just sitting here in my prayer room and the wind is blowing. You might hear some cars, but I have the window open because there's a really nice breeze. Okay, so I invite you to close your eyes and just focus on your breath. I know for me, it's been a long and busy day, and our minds are always busy, right? With all the things that we have to do and responsibilities that we have. We want to take a moment, apologize about that. We want to take a moment of silence and focusing in on the breath. And if you want, you can put your hands, you can place them on your knees, or you can place them palm up, ready to receive whatever it is that you need to receive in these moments. And we're going to deepen the breath. Take a deep inhale, as much air as you can take in, feeling the shoulders rise and the belly expand. And exhale, releasing as much as you can, feeling the shoulders softening. And again, inhale. Exhale. We'll do a few more deep breaths on your own pace. And try to take in as much air, as much of that goodness as you can. And on the exhale, release as much as you can. Oftentimes, stress and anxiety throughout the day creates a heaviness in the body. And simply focusing on deep breaths for a few minutes helps to lighten that load. And as we're taking these deep breaths, you may be distracted. You may have thoughts that are coming to you, thinking about things you may have to do. For me, I can hear people outside, and that's okay. All we want to do in these practices of mindfulness is to acknowledge that, yes, those thoughts are coming. Yes, there is noise and there's the happenings all around us in the world, but we don't want it to take a hold on us. And we don't want to let ourselves ruminate in it. So anytime we have any feelings that are coming up, we simply come back to the breath. The body will guide us in its own natural cycle, will guide us back to ourselves, and guide us back to rebalancing. In today's session, I want to do a little bit of visualization and thinking about intentions. Intentions and what it is that we're trying to manifest in our lives. Oftentimes we give a lot of attention and thought to doubts and to feelings and thoughts that may block us from manifesting the things that we need to manifest. So it is important as we take these deep breaths to clear ourselves of those doubts and those fears and the anxiety and the anguish, and to focus the energy on what the intention actually is. So take a few moments and think about what is your intention for right now. What is it that you're hoping to accomplish? Maybe it's simply to be. Maybe it's self-care through rest. Maybe it's to put in extra effort. Maybe it's to embody kindness and warmth. What is that intention? And as you're thinking of that intention, I want you to think of that intention as if it's a bright gold light, almost like the sun. And it's at the top of your head. And as you take this next deep breath, you're breathing that intention in. Perhaps it's love. Perhaps it's joy. Perhaps it's living authentically. You breathe that intention in and visualize that light entering the crown of your head. And breathe it into your arms, into your legs, into all the limbs that are going to help you manifest this intention. And breathe it into your heart. If you want, you can place your hands on your chest and feel that intention flow through you. The world may be moving fast, and it may be stressful, and may be full of anxiety and all sorts of things that may block us. But it is through a simple intention that we can manifest the things that we're looking for, that we can manifest those positive qualities that we wish to see in the world and that we wish to see in ourselves. And it starts from within. In these last few moments together, we're going to come back to the breath. You can breathe at your normal, regular pace. And if you need to, you can wiggle your fingers, stretch your fingers and your toes, your wrists, your arms, your shoulders, your neck. You can stretch your face, your eyes, and your forehead. And in the last few breaths that we take, we're simply going to stretch our arms and give ourselves a hug. I mentioned this in one of the earlier sessions that studies show that self-touch, if you hug yourself or you touch your cheeks, that it calms the body down. Your nervous system, there's too much happening. It's a simple way of self-soothing. So we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug. 3 more deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for taking the time out for yourselves. I pray you have a wonderful rest of your evening or day wherever you are in the world.